Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 6th, 2023. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle coming up for Capricorn here. Let's see what's going on. We have victim mentality and we have true love. So with all this, Spirit is talking about how you're in a situation that you may feel you didn't have any hand in putting yourself in. Or you may feel like, dang it, if it wasn't for this, I would be here or I would be there. This is a mindset that they're calling attention to. Oh, wow. Okay, so... Oh, wow. Okay, Eight of Swords flips out here. Definitely don't want to see that, do we, Capricorn? Something hit the ground. Hopefully it's something that counteracts the Eight of Swords. So, victim mentality. Some situation... Oh, well. A bunch of cards flipped. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Anyhow, we have... and the Eight of Swords. So this tells me that you feel responsible. You've always felt very responsible. You feel like that is your role, right? When the Eight of Swords is in this, and with the Six of Cups and King of Pentacles, I'm very responsible. That's what this says. I've always been responsible. That's just what it is, right? The negative of this, because the victim mentality is here, is that is almost ego driven in a sense. And so it's not all your fault and it's not all on you. It's not all, well, I'm responsible for everything that I do and everything I'm involved in. And therefore you're taking in all this negativity in a sense with the Eight of Swords, like in the, you're thinking of all these worst case scenarios that you may not be able to provide for. That it's not all on you. And so victim mentality with Six of Wands, Queen of Cups, Four of Cups, Judgment tells me that this is a reoccurring thing, or a reoccurring theme of your thought process here, where you feel like you're just not cutting it, it's not good enough. There's a feeling of like you may want to abandon everything because you feel like a failure or disappointing, or something's disappointing. You may even regret some of the things that some of the aspects of this situation. But the victim mentality, though, speaks a lot about, why does it always have to be about me? Why is it, like you feel naturally. King of Pentacles is amazing. He's like, oh, I'm responsible, I'm dedicated, I'm determined, you can depend on me. But then that's the negative. Everyone depends on me. I'm the only, I'm the only one that's da 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 da. And that's not the case. They're speaking a lot about that, is that you're missing a key component in this mindset, right? The key component is very, very much so that it seems as though there are others here. The key component as well, too, is that there's a need to have compassion with yourself and to take better care of yourself. There's a need for self-care, right? And then you may feel victim. It's like this energy of like, you may feel guilty about taking care of yourself as well, Capricorn, because you feel responsible. And I think that it's important to take care of yourself. It seems that you can't pour from an empty cup. And what it will end up doing is causing a situation where you feel as though you're needing to abandon it because you're filled with anxiety. They need you to take better care of yourself here. I just can't express that enough, because it looks like you feel, there's a guilt aspect to this. And it's like, you may be like needing, oh gosh, there's almost this thing of like, I want to escape it. And so with true love here, 10 of Swords and 3 of Cups, this is how you're approaching things, is that you are like, in your anxiety, you may be cutting things off, ending a lot of things, especially when it comes to acquaintances. Like, you'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. And so you may be cutting things off with a lot of the pennies in your life. You're cutting that off. You're done with that, right? You're only dealing with quarters, right? You're like, I don't want any dollar bills here. Okay. Only crisp new 20s from the bank. Thank you very much. Hot off the press. But this true love is how you're approaching things. You may be approaching things with a finality, right? You're not, I don't have time for small talk. You don't want to deal with that because you may be in some way dealing with some things that you don't need to be dealing with, or with all the cups here, there shows that there's this feeling of like not being emotionally fulfilled because you feel super responsible for things, and then there's an energy of you feeling depleted or not knowing, with the King of Pentacles, right? I'm thinking negatively, like it's all on me, and if I don't do it, and to be honest with you, they're showing that that's not true, that it's not all on you. Your higher self is calling out to you. So Capricorn is looking at himself in the mirror, or herself in the mirror, saying Capricorn, and you're like, yes, Capricorn, right? Queen of Pentacles and Fool says that you are like almost where you want to be. You're almost where you need to be. You're almost at a place where your life is indestructible. You're almost at a place where things cannot fall apart if they tried, and they keep going, right? Your higher self is giving you advice about how you need to nurture yourself. Like Capricorn, it's time for us to nurture ourselves. It's time for us to take a minute, right? And do the small things, right? Get a pedicure, take care of yourself. Do your, maybe not, for the men, maybe just get a fresh cut. Make sure that you are taking an extra amount of time out to get your thoughts together, because they're not even showing thoughts here. They're showing that it's all spirit, feelings, and resources, or work, money, menial. And so your higher self is speaking to you about nurturing yourself. All that care that you feel that you're giving to others, is time to give to yourself a little. Here, they're showing that you're highly responsible, but they're also showing that you're only focused on things that are stable or substantial, that have they have meaning, right? You're not interested in anything that's very casual, surface, or shallow at this point, or with people in general, and that you may be cutting those kind of things off. If you had like a little casual friend, you're cutting that friend off for now, because you don't have anything left to give to that type of energy. The loss here with Seven of Cups and Five of Wands definitely is that transient energy. What the loss is fighting for, what if this happens? What if this person is, what if, with the Seven of Cups. Let's see, what are the cups telling us here? The cups are telling us that you're getting your wishes fulfilled here. They're saying that what you've lost is like the ability to fantasize about things, because that goes against what you're really wanting. You're really wanting something that's stable, that you could say, I'm counting on that, and that's going to happen. The negative thinking here, the feeling stuck, there's still some anxiety. They're still showing anxiety. So the stuck feeling and the anxiety feeling is coming from the what if. And so there's something about this as a loss, that the loss of what if stabilizes the mind. That's what I was looking for. Like, what about the mind? Because I'm seeing so much of everything else: the emotions, the spirit, the work ethic, the wanting something better, the part where you're almost where you want to be. But the negative thinking falls away when you cut out the what ifs, and that's what if people, what if aspects of your life, which a lot of that falls away when you take better care of yourself. Like, you take that one spa day, you walk out feeling like a brand new person. Or you take that one day where you're like, I'm going to go get me a Starbucks, and I'm going to sit and listen to my music and not deal with XYZ. Then it's like you're rejuvenated, and you're able to handle or see that your wishes are being fulfilled. You're going to see that something is coming in that you really, really want. It looks like money, and it also looks like a stable home. It looks like having freedom. There's some sort of financial freedom, or freedom within a home. Celebration as well, that I'm seeing as well. Celebration with the Three of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Very beautiful. But there's something about you just feeling super responsible for everything, and I think it's because of the anxiety of things just coming to a head. Highly important you take a self-care, a break, a quick one. It doesn't even have to be like all day. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. It's like, just cut out all of the things that are like, you could take or leave, right? So you could be dealing with Aries very, very strongly. We have every sign here except for air. So you could be a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, right? We also could be dealing with Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp. We have Leo, Virgo cusp, Cancer, Leo cusp. We have Aries, Taurus cusp, and Pisces, Aries cusp. You don't have to be dealing with these signs at all. However, these signs could be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.